Hey. Right now it is 2:46 in the morning. I just got home. I have had an interesting night to say the least, but as you all know, I use my channel and my voice to talk about things that most people don't want to talk about. Tonight is one of those nights where I have to literally, like, I'm still like not okay with anything that happened tonight. So I had my girlfriend over. She's drop dead gorgeous, bombshell, like so stupidly beautiful that it's like one of those girls that walks into a room and you're just like, wow. So we go to Goals. My boy takes care of me every time I'm there. We go, we eat a little bit, we drink a little bit, we're having fun. And I said, let's go to Catch. I know somebody's that's there. I've been friends with him on Instagram. I've never met him in person. I sent him my movie script. I'd really like to meet him in person. Let's go. I DM him. I say, I'm coming to Catch. Come say hey to me. Let's finally meet in person. He's like, okay. We get to Catch. Mind you, I just wanna say this for the record. I've gone to Catch a lot of times. I've gone to Catch for my 30th birthday. I went to Catch 2 weeks ago with my girlfriend Cynthia. I've gone to Catch with my girlfriend Awilda when she visited from Boston. I go to Catch on dates. I have been to Catch multiple times. Every single time I've gone to Catch, I have dressed risque. Because every time I go to Catch, it's the beginning of my night. And if I'm out already at Catch, I plan on going out for the rest of the night. And when I go out, I dress like I'm about to go out. I may be 31, but I'm single and I'm hot. And that's just the truth. Might not be hot, might not be your cup of tea, but I'm hot in my own eyes. I look at myself, I'm like, yes, bitch. You got it all the way going on. You're gonna find your husband tonight. You're gonna find your man tonight. So, I wear this outfit, and I'm gonna show you this outfit real quick, okay? Just this top. These pants. Alright? That's my outfit. With black boots. It looks like I'm wearing all black with cutouts right here. And this choker necklace. Shout out to Motel Rock. Shout out to Dolls Kill. Thank you so much. So, we leave Gold Sports Cafe. We roll up to Catch. We're like in the best mood ever because we just had so much fun at Goal. We get there. We walk in. It's this white guy in a pea coat. His name is Steve. He refused to give me his last name, so we're just going to call him Steve. So, we walk up. It's him, and then there's a black guy next to him with like a curly hair mohawk and a black jacket. And he goes, how can I help you ladies? I go, we're going upstairs. I'm meeting somebody. He goes, not tonight. I go, what do you mean not tonight? He goes, not tonight. I go, what do you mean not tonight? And I'm being very calm in the beginning, okay? I said, what do you mean? Like, I'm just looking for whatever reason. Because, like, I've never, ever in my 3 years had an issue going to this restaurant. So he looks directly at my tits. When I say, like, his eyeballs were at my breast. Not at my face, not at my arms, not at my girlfriend, at my tits, okay? At my breast. And he said, you're too naked. Straight up. And I go, excuse me? He said, you're underdressed. I go, underdressed for what? He goes, you're not wearing enough clothes to come into this restaurant. So he's looking at me like I'm underdressed. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm meeting someone. He's kind of a big deal. He has my movie script. Like, let me just go. And I literally looked at him, and my girlfriend had this long black pea coat. I said, if you want me to, I'll put on my friend's jacket. Like, if it's that big of a deal. Like, if you think I'm so underdressed, I will literally wear her jacket. I just need to meet this dude. Like, he has my movie script. I'm trying to meet him. He goes, nope, not getting in. Whatever you say, you're not getting in. I go, okay, we'll get a manager. And I've worked at a restaurant. I was a hostess. So when you're a hostess, asks for a manager, you know what you do? You get a manager. That's just what you do. So he refuses. He tells me that he initially tells me that he calls a manager. And he tells me to wait in the corner by the door. So me and my homegirl are waiting in the corner by the door. Mind you, we could have left. But I'm very, 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 very not okay with establishments being racist, establishments being judgmental, establishments picking and choosing what is okay and who deserves to eat at their restaurant. I have paid money. I have made motherfuckers spend dollar bills in there for me, and I've also spent my own dollar bills in there plenty of times. And you're treating me like I'm fucking dog shit. I'm not okay with men in establishments or establishments in general feeling like it's okay to have meetings or conversations, or even feeling like they have the power to tell any female at all on this planet that they can't walk into a place because they're underdressed. And to say that you're underdressed and know that it's not because you're underdressed, it's because of the color of your skin or politics or whatever the case may have you. I don't know what it is with that restaurant, but it's not okay. So I stood there for what felt like 20-25 minutes. Probably like 5. But it felt long. When you don't get into a place and you're waiting for a manager to get an explanation because you know that there's absolutely no reason you should not be getting into a place, it feels like a very long time. And I'm just not the type of chick that leaves. Like, I'm not gonna bow out. When I know something is wrong, it's wrong. When something needs to be said, I'm gonna say it. Like, I don't care about embarrassment. I even told this dude to call the cops. I said, call the manager down, call the cops. I'm not leaving until somebody comes down here. Somebody's gotta come down. 5-10 minutes passed by. When I tell you, every single dude that walked out that door who was white at that hit on me and my girlfriend. Literally every single one of them. Where are you girls going tonight? What are you doing down here? Why aren't you upstairs? And we were like, oh, well, they won't let us up. Oh, well, fuck this place anyway. And I'm looking at this dude like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, are you crazy? Like, are you batshit motherfucking crazy? So I keep asking him, I go, where's the manager? You told me you were calling a manager. He goes, yeah, I called them. They can't come downstairs. They're busy right now. I go, that's not how managers work. Like, I worked in a restaurant. When you call a manager and you tell them there's somebody demanding to speak to a manager, guess what? A manager is going to come. Even if that's 20 minutes from now. I go, okay, I'm going to wait. He goes, you can wait all night. They're never going to come down. Which means he didn't call. So then I asked him, I go, what's your name? He said, Steve Johnson. First of all, Johnson is a name you give some, that's like a spy name. Like, if you watch like a fucking movie and there's a spy in it, his last name is probably Johnson. So I said, so what's your real name? He said, it's Steve. And it's Steve Johnson. I go, Steve, that's not your name, so what's your real name? I go, if you don't want to give me your name, get me a manager now. He refuses to do that. So, I don't know, for anyone who's followed my channel for a while, I used to live with this girl, but friends with this girl, works at Catch. Me and still follow each other on Instagram. We'll randomly DM each other from time to time. Like, I posted some dude on my timeline the other day and she was like, it's 2020, don't take bad bullshit from anybody in 2020, etc, etc, etc. So I text when I'm outside of Catch and I said, and I quote, hey, the guy Steve who works the door, what's his full name? This is at 11:08 p.m. She said, "Oh man, I actually don't really talk to him, so I have no clue what his name is, what his last name is. Why?" I said, "I need his last name." She said, "Why?" "I don't know his last name." I said, "Then ask your man." Her man also works at Catch. I said, "Then ask your man. You guys have that online app where you switch shifts." So I worked at a restaurant. So when you work at a restaurant, every restaurant you get to sign, like when you get employed, you get like attached to this app. When you get on this app, you literally can find anyone's contact information. Name, first name, last name, busser, waiter, manager, whatever have you, it's on this app and their phone number will be on there. So I said to her, I said, "You guys have that online app where you switch shifts. I worked in a restaurant, so you can easily look up his last name." She didn't text back. So, as we're outside, and my girl is like, "He's not even worth it, he's racist, blah, 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 he's racist." I filmed multiple people. So we had a guy that left Catch, okay? He left Catch with absolutely no shirt on. That's how he left the restaurant. And now he's like, his friends are telling him outside that he has to put a shirt on. So that's what happened. So we have this drunk white guy who left Catch. And it's totally fine that he left Catch with no shirt on because he's white. And he's putting on a shirt for the lift. Then we have this other girl. Okay? She's white. But her dress is at least maybe a hand and a half above her kneecap. For anyone working the door, if I'm underdressed, you would think that this would be underdressed as well. But she's white, so she got in. Then these two girls pull up. Okay? I'm just gonna zoom in on that. Look how short their outfits are. I can damn near see their vaginas. Okay? So I waited. My girlfriend was like, "Let's leave." Then whatever his name is showed up. And these girls were like, "Hey, can we go in with you?" And so they're walking into the restaurant with him. Okay? So I film it. So those two girls ended up getting upstairs. And in the video, before it stopped, because my phone was on like 2% and stopped filming, she is seen like scooting her skirt down. We can ask for the security footage. It's going to be on there. They have 2 cameras facing the elevators, two cameras facing the front door. She is seen scooting her skirt down. So I go back in and I said, "Those girls were dressed just like me. I might have like a little bit more in the cleavage section, a little bit more midriff, but their dresses, how short they were, you could basically see their vagina." And he verbatimly, Steve, at the front of Catch, said, "Well, I told her to put her skirt down." And I said, "You didn't tell me shit except I couldn't get upstairs. So why could they get upstairs and I couldn't? Because they're white?" And he was like, "No, because they were polite and you were rude. You've been rude, you've been rude, you've been rude." I go, "I'm rude right now because this is some rude ass motherfucking shit. Are you out of your mind?" I go, "I asked you if you wanted me to put my friend's jacket on to go upstairs so I can meet this dude who has my movie script. And you said no. But you let these 2 white girls go in by telling them that they need to put their skirt down." And mind you, anyone watching this video, a man telling a woman that she needs to put her fucking skirt down in the fucking front of a restaurant is not okay. Not fucking okay. Who the fuck are you, Steve, to tell any fucking female what they can or cannot wear into a restaurant where they're about to spend money or get people to spend money on them? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Mind you, before I went back in to tell him, "Why did you let those girls in and not me?" he said, "Catch has a really strict dress code." Okay, I'm confused. What's the fucking dress code? Actually, you know what? Let's look it up. Let's look it up, shall we? I'm so hot right now. Like, I feel like I'm literally about to have like an anxiety attack because I've never Catch LA dress code. The only items that are not permitted at Catch, okay? Can you guys see that? Is beachwear, athletic tops and t-shirts, casual shorts and flip-flops. Is anything about this motherfucking outfit beachwear, athletic tops and t-shirts, casual shorts, or flip-flops? Is anything about this outfit on the not permitted list? I'm literally like, I have like, I try to be like a really like level-headed, cool ass chick, and I never go out. Like, you know what I tell you, like I'm in the crib, like I literally just did a YouTube video about how I need to go out more. And like you come to a city like LA and it's just like so fucking ass backwards. Like I've literally gone to clubs and seen like chubby girls be pulled aside and told like they can't get in. And I would like not want to go to those clubs. Like I have not been to One Oak. Like I have not been to One Oak because One Oak literally got caught saying they don't want black girls in. So like why would I as a black woman want to go to One Oak? For what? And like the craziest thing is like I've been to Dan Tana's in this outfit. Dan Tana's is like on Santa Monica Boulevard. It's a hole-in-the-wall Italian restaurant with like some of the best food I've ever eaten. But it's a family restaurant. Like there's literally full-ass families there with their children. And they did not even flinch letting me in this fucking outfit. I went to Goals. I went to Dan Tana's. I went to Laugh Factory. Okay, the comedy show. I went to Nightingale. I went to Harriet's on Rooftop. And I asked every single bouncer. I even got bouncers on my video. Hey, what do you think of my outfit? They're like, you look amazing. You're going to do great in there. And I go, if you worked at Catch, would you let me in? Absolutely, I would let you in. Why wouldn't they let you in? Every single place I went tonight, I made sure I asked every single person that worked in the front, is this outfit okay? Even though I knew that it was. I don't need to ask those motherfuckers if my outfit's okay, because it is. Because there's white girls that are wearing less than me getting into places and it's fine. Middle Eastern girls getting into places with less than me and it's fine. Making this YouTube video because it's got to fucking stop. And then the black people that go to these fucking places that discriminate against their own goddamn kind, it's like mind baffling. Like literally, or whatever his fucking name is that walked in after me, some rapper who was with the two white girls that got in that were more naked. Like you're going to a restaurant that literally just turned two sisters down for no goddamn reason. But you want to put money in their pocket. Go to Dan Tana's. Go to Laugh Factory. Go to Nightingale. Go to Bungalow. Go anywhere but there. I don't know who's running this bitch. He refused to get the manager for me. Every time I asked for a manager, he said they were busy. I asked for his name. He wouldn't give it. I texted that girl. She wouldn't give it. It's just like, and then I texted her, I go, well, when I sue, because I'm going to, just so everyone knows, and I don't care, like, this video is out. And this video is out because I want any other person who went there and felt like they were discriminated, whether you were fat, whether they, not that you were fat, whether they thought you were fat, whether they thought you were ugly. Comment below. Because I know I'm not the first. I know I'm not the last. I am not the only person that has gone to an establishment like Catch LA and has felt away after. Because if Rihanna or Mariah Carey or any black woman that has, I don't know, millions of dollars, a famous ex-husband, or whatever the case may have you, They wouldn't have had an issue if they walked in this outfit. In fact, they would have probably called TMZ and told them to roll up so they can get pictures afterwards. But because they don't know me, and that's why I was like telling them, I was like, I don't think you want to do this right now. If I were you, I would just let me, like, I literally planned on being there for 15 minutes, grabbing a drink, meeting the dude that has my movie script, and leaving. I was going to be there for 15 minutes tops. Now we got a motherfucking problem. Because I have never. When I came back in and he was like, well, that girl was polite and you're not. Now my voice is loud. Now I'm yelling. You can tell now that I was here, now I'm here. Because you done pissed me the fuck off. You've embarrassed me. You have degraded me. You have made me feel like I'm bottom of the motherfucking barrel. And no establishment and no man on this planet is going to make me feel that way. Because of the color of my skin or my tattoos or because that dude thinks he's a manager and he's clearly not, because every time I asked for a manager, he refused to get one. So I'm making this video very calmly. Actually, not calmly, because I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm very pissed off. I'm very, 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 very upset. The fact that I have gone to Dan Tana's, Laugh Factory, Goals Sports Cafe, Nightingale, Harriet's Rooftop, 5 places that were completely fine with my outfit, completely fine with how I looked, but your establishment was not. Why? I want an answer. On the dress code, no beachwear, no athletic tops and t-shirts, casual shorts, flip-flops, including rubber thongs. I'm not wearing any of that. I was in thigh-high boots, nice boots from Ego Official. They're like 150 bucks. I have nice cubic zirconia earrings on. My makeup is laid for the gods. My outfit is good. I got a little skin showing because I'm single, ready to mingle. We had multiple, and if they grabbed their cameras, there was about 4 or 5 parties of white men that stopped and literally talked to me and my friend, and I looked at the manager, oh, will you look at that? Will you look at that? All those white men loved us. What a shame that we can't be up at the restaurant socializing with them because you won't let us up because you're racist. So then the black guy that was there, poor guy, I know he's just doing his job and like he has to do what he's got to do, because I've worked in a restaurant. I know politics. I know if you don't say what you got to say or do what you got to do or fit in where you get in or like shut the fuck up when someone's commenting on your tits or your ass or whatever. If you see something that's not okay, like you got to keep your mouth shut because you're so fucking petrified to lose your job. Like that's what I looked at when I saw him, because even I was like, look at this poor black guy sitting there, because he didn't say shit. He didn't say shit in the beginning. And I said, look at this poor black guy who literally probably has to deal with this on a regular basis, or girls like me that walk in. So then him and his little boy, Steve, had a little meeting. Like they had a little huddle in the corner. And then after, the black guy came over and was like, yo, so you think that the theatrics and what you're doing right now is going to get you upstairs? I go, I don't even give a fuck about going upstairs right now. I'm just asking for a manager. I wouldn't give this fucking place a penny. Even though I know motherfuckers would drop 1,000 pennies, 2,000 pennies, 5,000 pennies on me and my bitch when we walk the fuck upstairs. I don't give a fuck about that. Now I give a fuck about you getting me a motherfucking manager so I can find out what the fuck is going on in this place. And I'm one of those bitches that sticks up for what the fuck ain't right. I'm one of those bitches that stays up at night because I can't sleep over what a motherfucker did to me or said to me or made me feel. And when I feel as good as I felt when I left my house tonight, I shouldn't feel how I feel right now. I should not feel how I feel right now. I'm an amazing the woman I was with is an amazing human being. We're nice, we're kind, we're hot, and we dress scandalous, risque, yet classy. And every single place was welcoming and lovely and warm, except for Catch LA. Now, I'm going to leave this video up. I'm going to tag every fucking media outlet that I know. And I know I'm gonna get some backlash and some hate, and people are gonna say I'm dramatic and it's my fault and I look like a whore. And I'm Haitian, Irish, and Native American. I just claim black. I've always told people I'm black. And for people that don't understand what it's like, I'm gonna give you a little lesson. I have grown up in white neighborhoods like North Andover, Massachusetts, where I've been called the N-word while playing with my friends. I've been shopping with my mother where they've asked me if I'm adopted. I have been treated like I'm nothing since I was like 5. So I'm used to this. But now that I'm older and I got a name and I have people that are listening to me, I'm gonna stick up for what the fuck is right. But when I have a white man in my face treating me like I'm absolute dog shit, looking at me like I'm fucking trash, and then letting white women in after me who are even more naked, it's not okay. It's not okay. Rihanna just accepted her NAACP award, and during her acceptance speech, she said basically along the lines of, you got these white people, or people that are not black, that don't like your kind or your people, but they want to break bread with you. I'm asking people to listen to me, and if this happens to you, even if you're overweight, if you're not as pretty as these girls on Instagram, fucking say something, do something. It's not okay. If I owned a place, I wouldn't give a fuck what people wore. I wouldn't give a fuck what people weighed. I wouldn't give a shit what color their skin was, or where they grew up, or what their fucking family is like. You got money to spend, come spend it. You want to have a good time, come have a good time. I have never, in my 3 years of living in LA, ever waited in line, not been let in, or been kicked out of any establishment. Ever. This is the first night I am taken aback. And when I asked for a manager, I asked for an explanation, and I'm not getting one. I'm getting mad. Now I'm getting a little ghetto. My voice was here, now it's here. 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 I went to Harriet's on Rooftop. I was in the same section. He told me, I asked him, I go, what do you think of my outfit? He said, you look amazing. I go, if you worked at Catch, would you let me in? He said, absolutely. So it's his friend's birthday. We're in his section. And I'm like talking to the birthday boy. I told him what happened. And he said, oh, well, Catch is racist. Everyone knows that. I'm black. I barely go there. I'll go there if it's somebody's birthday and they like got a table at Catch. But I don't be going to Catch and spending money there because they're racist. Everyone knows they're racist. If everyone knows they're racist, why are black people going? And if you're not racist, I need the owner to explain to me why the fuck I didn't get in tonight. And why white girls after me, who had less clothes, I could literally go like this and see their vagina, got in after me. This shit is not okay. It's not okay. One Oak got caught for being racist, and yet black people are still in that club. How? Why? Are you insane? I just don't get it. Everyone's like, here, like, we gotta stick together. We gotta be this community. We gotta do what's right. And then nobody fucking says shit. Nobody does shit. Oh, you know, if this gets posted on the blogs, I'm gonna be the bad guy. Not these racist motherfuckers. I'm gonna be the bad guy. Oh, this bitch is dramatic. This bitch was on Bad Girls Club. She got beat up because she talked shit on Bad Girls Club. But I'm talking some real ass shit right now. The stuff that happened tonight was some real ass fucking shit. Like, this shit is bothering me. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. This shit is infuriating me. That an establishment has people working the door and treating people this way. You know, there was 3 girls that came in after me. They were heavier set. They were in like maxi gowns, like stuff you would wear to like, I don't know, a wedding. And they tried so hard to get in and the doorman didn't let them in. Probably because they were overweight. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him and I'm like, you are the worst human being on the face of the planet. And I feel so fucking bad for those 3 girls. This girl texts him and he's like, your name's Danielle, right? DanielleVictor, should I follow you on Instagram? And I go, oh, texted you? So I texted her, I was like, you're a fake ass bitch. Because she's a fake ass bitch. Just like everyone in LA is a fake ass bitch. Like, she'll be the first to like tell me that 2020 is my year and to like not give into negativity. You a negative ass bitch. I asked you for that dude's last name. You told me you didn't even know his last name, but you texted him. I hope nobody of any pigment in their skin eats at that restaurant. I went because some dude has my movie script. And I wanted to talk about my movie script. Because I'm out here trying to hustle. And when I get looked at like I'm trash, when I am absolutely the epitome of not trash, I'm actually quite the opposite, it's going to be a problem for me. And I saw the 3 girls that were heavier set get turned away. And I could see it on their face. I could see, like, I could feel their embarrassment. I could feel, like, what they were feeling. You know, people ask me all the time on my Instagram, on my YouTube, why I don't go out in the city, why I keep to myself. And it's like, that's because everyone is just quiet. Nobody says anything when something needs to be said, and that's a problem. And I have come on my YouTube channel and I have bared my soul about everything about my life. And there was no way I'm not talking about this, because this has made me feel a type of way, and I'm not gonna let this feeling right here go. I have never gone anywhere in my entire 31 years of life and have felt this way after leaving. You go to like a small restaurant like Dantana's and it's like literally children and families, and they don't even hesitate. They just give you a table and they treated me like a queen when I wore this. No questions asked, no judgments. And I go to this restaurant that I have literally spent hundreds of dollars at, and I get treated like I'm literally garbage. And the fact that I repeatedly have to ask. I even told him to call the cops. I begged him to call the cops. I said, please call the cops. Please call the cops so the managers can finally come down. He wouldn't even do that. Y'all know when something happens to you and you're just like so, like the fact that I was like around so many people tonight and I told them what happened at Catch, and every single person was like, no. Like, no. it's
when stuff like this happens in my life, I get like really emotionally distraught and depressed. Like I let things affect me very deeply. Like it's not like I get like, you know, and like I move on with my life, you know. These things affect me and I'm going to be upset all day tomorrow, probably for the entire week. And even if somebody from Catch reached out to me and said like a heartfelt apology, all of it is bullshit. All of it is bullshit. The fact that I got into 5 establishments in this outfit, even family-owned restaurants with kids there, restaurants I've been to with my nephew, and they didn't complain, there is something going on in your establishment. Just like, why would that rapper, or why would anyone want to eat at Catch if they don't like black people? Please explain it to me. I've been to Catch 1,000 times because I didn't know this shit. Now I'm going to Harriet Rooftop to some guy's birthday party, and this dude's telling me he don't go to Catch, he don't eat there because they're racist. What? What do you mean they're racist? Oh yeah, everyone knows they're racist. Everyone knows they don't like black people. Like they'll let like basketball players and football players and people with money in, but like regular black dudes, like if you make a reservation, it's a problem. It's an issue. What? Like, I'm just hearing about this now, or I would have never rolled up there. I went there because some dude has my script, and I want to talk to him about my script. So I even texted the dude, I go, they will not let me up because they told me I was dressed inappropriately. And he responded, that's fucking insane. Yeah, everyone thinks it's insane because I'm not dressed inappropriately. But yet here I am at Catch, feeling like I'm bottom of the barrel, garbage, trash. Because they don't like black people, certain black people that don't have a big following, or black people that don't have this, or black people. No. You know, I'm nobody at the end of the day, but this voice, it's somebody, and it's gonna be heard. I don't give a shit if you're mad as fuck. I don't give a shit if you watch this video and you tell me to go fuck myself, or that I'm a whore, or that I'm a slut and I don't deserve to go into Catch, or I don't deserve to go into any elite restaurant. Shut the fuck up. Because it's people like you that have convinced the dudes that work at their door that they can behave the way that they can behave. It's time to stop. When something's not okay, or something is not right, someone needs to say something. Someone needs to fucking do something. Actually, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says about this video. I just want people to fucking listen. And especially people that have a following or money. If you got money, don't spend it on a $2,000 dinner at Catch. Save the $2,000 and open your own restaurant. Like, blame it on Quay. Blame it on Quay is never going to deny anyone because of what they're wearing or because of what they look like. Because he knows better. Like, just be smart. Like, OBJ, I saw Tyrese in there once. I've seen Marlon Wayans in there. Why? Why are you guys there? If it's like a secret that I just found out tonight that Catch is racist, why are you guys eating there? Why? Marlon Wayans, OBJ, open your own fucking Catch. Call it Bletch. For black. I don't know. Just let everybody in and have bitches wear whatever they want. And just act proper. Like, just because you're wearing something doesn't define who you are. There was no kids. It's 21 plus to get into Catch. 21 plus. 21 plus. Because of this. Because of these. Because of this. And I was very nice in the beginning. I even offered to put on my friend's coat that didn't even go with my outfit. I would have looked like shit in that coat, and I still offered to put it on. And he still treated me like shit. I mean, I guess I've always kind of like felt, you know, a tint of racism my whole life. Like being in a in a playground, and you're chasing around all the other little girls, and their hair is straight and your hair is in like 17 different, you know, curly buns because your mom's white. She doesn't know what to do with it. Then someone asks you if you're the N-word, and you're like, let me go ask my mom. And you have to run up to her and ask her, hey mom. I'm like so mad tonight. I'm like the nicest person on the face of the planet. Like, people that actually know me, like, I have like such a big heart, and I just can't handle, my heart can't handle shit like this. I really can't. It's just like, I can live without going to catch ever again. My life will go on. I will be fine. It's the fact that this place can treat people like that. And black people still want to go. Or anyone would still want to go. Even if you're white and you just aren't with the shits. Asian and you're not with the shits. Mexican and you're not with the shits. Why would you want to go? For what? You're making somebody else rich who doesn't deserve to be rich because they're running an establishment that treats people like this. Why would you want that? I think about, like, if I was super rich and I could own a restaurant, it was right on Melrose Ave, and it was the newest hot spot or whatever, I would never. I think my dress code would be like, even at that, like, maybe no flip-flops just in case, like, one of the waiters or something dropped a glass and your foot get cut. I just, like, don't want to pay for the liability. But other than that, no backpacks, because that would be sketchy. Like, why do you have a backpack at 10 o'clock at night? Like, what are you doing with a backpack? That would be weird. I wouldn't care about hats. I wouldn't care about if you wore Vans or Air Force One. You could be overweight and you could be unattractive. You just gotta be rich and you gotta be known. Now, if you're black and you're not really known, and I don't know who you are, and this restaurant doesn't know who you are, well, you're not getting in tonight because I feel like you look like shit. And I just don't want you upstairs. Well, you're a little overweight, and you're not good looking, and I don't know you, and you're not rich, and you're not famous. Well, you're not getting in tonight because I don't like your look, and you can't get in tonight. That has to stop. So whoever sees this video, I really hope Nick Cannon does, because I feel like Nick Cannon has a voice for shit like this. I hope you see this. I hope you never eat at Catch ever again. I've seen you at Nobu. Nobu has never turned me away in anything I've worn. God bless Nobu. God bless Dantana's. God bless every place I went tonight that treated me like I was the goddamn queen that I know that I am. Hi, good morning everyone. I have barely slept. I called my mom and my sister after I recorded that video, and I showed my mom my outfit. She said I look beautiful. Gabby said I look beautiful. They were both in disbelief about why I wouldn't get in, and it was just one of those nights where you just have that pit in the bottom of your stomach and you just toss and you turn and you toss and you turn and you toss and you turn. I was very emotional last night. I'm still highly upset this morning. I went to bed at 5. It's now like 7:30, so I'm rolling on 2 hours of sleep. My bags are probably insane. I apologize for that. The moral of the story, and the reason I'm posting this video, if I didn't state this strongly enough or hard enough or whatever the case may have, it is not because I didn't get into an establishment. It is because of how I got treated, how I got put in this box, about how I basically got discriminated against because of whatever is being taught at these meetings for these jobs, that they can do this. And I also want people to stop breaking bread with motherfuckers, giving money to motherfuckers, making restaurants poppin' or nightclubs poppin', like people that still go to One Oak, knowing that One Oak is racist. I'm making this video because someone needs to say something, and then people need to start listening. Would people, even if this video gets seen by millions and millions and millions of people, and everyone's like, she's right, or she's wrong, or she's right, but she's wrong,
at least it's a conversation. And I know after one conversation, nothing's going to be done. People are still going to go eat at Catch. People are still going to go spend bottles at One Oak or whatever other place in Los Angeles is known for not liking black people. I just, Asian people, black people, anyone at a minority or disadvantage, we've got to stop doing this. We got to stop giving these places power. Somebody open a restaurant. There's P Diddy. Hey, Diddy. Hi. You're a bajillionaire. Jay-Z, you're a bajillionaire. Open the new Catch. It's just like, imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine if it was a black-owned restaurant and they refused to let white people in. How quickly that would end. How quickly that would stop. It wouldn't. That restaurant would be shut down, murdered in the tabloids, and never be talked about again. Can you imagine? But can you imagine if someone like Jay-Z or P. Diddy or J-Lo or Michelle Obama, anybody, opened a restaurant? How they wouldn't do what happened tonight? Michelle Obama would let me in my outfit last night. And it disappoints me that it was with two rappers. Those dudes probably went up there, bought a bottle of champagne, dropped hundreds and thousands of dollars. Freaking Drake is always in there, dropping hundreds and thousands of dollars. Drake, I'm gonna need you to stop going to Catch unless you buy that motherfucker and you own it. And it's Drake's rules, Drake's restaurant, because Drake wouldn't have told me not to fucking come in. I would have fucking sat at Drake's table. So, I'm not going to keep talking about this over and over again because I like literally my heart is going 5,000 miles per minute. I'm just like freaking the fuck out. So I hope a conversation gets started. I hope Drake and all these motherfuckers that go and ball out at Catch start realizing that Catch is not a vibe. They don't even like your people. They just want your money. As Rihanna said, they want to break bread with you. But what else do they want to do? Other than taking your money, what else is that establishment doing for you? Except telling beautiful black women they can't get in and then letting white people in right after them. Stop. We gotta stop. They gotta stop. Even white people that love black people, start saying something. Why are you going to Catch if you know they're racist? If you got black friends, if you love black people, why are you going to a restaurant that doesn't like the people you like? Why? So I hope the owner of Catch does something about his employers. I hope that he sees this video. I told the guy in the front, I'm telling you guys, I am going to talk to my lawyer about this. In no way, shape, or form is this okay. If a lawsuit happens and it goes through, maybe this will be the start of these type of restaurants stopping this type of behavior, because I don't have a problem being that bitch. I don't have a problem being that bitch that has a voice, that bitch that puts her foot down, that bitch that gets shit started. I don't care if everyone in every comment section rips me to shreds. I do not care. What I do care is about how I feel as a woman. I care about my integrity. I care about my dignity, and that establishment stripped me of it last night. And they will never, if on my watch, do that to any other female. Those poor women that showed up that were heavy set and didn't get in after me, they did the same thing to those women. Hopefully, if you see that video, please contact me. Please contact me. I saw what they did to you. Just because you're heavy set, you can fucking eat there too. Fuck that place. Fuck it. I feel like I've made a few, and I was just talking to my roommate, I'm like, it's weird how everything happens for a reason. And everything that happened last night was supposed to happen to me. And it's because I have this voice. And I have no problem speaking up for people that don't have the ability to speak up, the platform to speak up, or the balls to speak up. Well, I have all three. So this is me speaking up. I hope that you listen. I hope that, shout out to Blame It on Quay, #TT. These are the business owners we need to now strive to be like. He has a poppin' restaurant. He would never not let somebody in because of their outfit. He would never not let somebody in because they're overweight or not attractive enough, or white enough, or skinny enough, or sleeping with a rapper or an actor, an athlete. If people come to your establishment and they are willing to pay money, either their own or somebody else's, but I'm not going to be treated like this. I'm not going to allow you to strip me of my dignity and make me feel like I'm bottom of the fucking barrel when you're bottom of the barrel. You are literally dirt at the bottom of my fucking boot. And the world is going to know that. The world is going to know how awful this place is. I'm done. I'm out. I hope somebody sees this. I hope somebody listens to this. I hope people don't ever go to fucking Catch. Go to a restaurant where they like everyone. You know? Like, what if your sister's overweight? What if your sister is risque? She can't eat? She can't get tequila? She can't get wine? She can't flirt? She can't make new friends? Nah. No.